right? So I had one of our members inside the Attract Abundance Academy who shared that she had received her first 10K cash, like from one sale. And while she was excited, because there's this piece of her that's like, yes, I want to be a millionaire. I'm so excited. This is on the right track. What I found and what she discovered as well, then she started feeling like these new sensations within her body. So her body was activated. And the reason for that is because we have, when it comes to money, we have a thermostat, right? When you think of like a thermostat, you think about what your energetic minimum and your maximum are. So the norm for you could be that from one transaction, from one sale, you may have ever received maybe 5K in cash. It may have been like $1,000 in cash, whatever that is for you. But there is a range that you are accustomed to, that you are comfortable with, that you're familiar with. And you're like, okay, I like when you receive it, it's like, oh, this is the norm. Yes, you're excited, of course, money's coming in, but there's not this activation that happens. The activation happens because it is out of the range of what you're. So for perhaps for her, it could be that the range is usually between anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 in cash from one sale, right? Or maybe it's even like 5 to 8. She's accustomed to like, oh, usually my usual sale, cash in hand that I receive from one sale would be 5 to 8,000, right? And then all of a sudden it's like 10,000. And again, you're going to be excited. That initial excitement comes in, and then all of a sudden you're feeling all this contraction that's within your body. So then how do we normalize it? We want to normalize the sensations, the feelings of it within our body, because the body doesn't feel safe. Okay, so in your mind, that may not make sense. You're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. I just received $10,000 in cash. Of course I feel safe. No, your body, when it's activated, any change within the body that is not accustomed to, it's unfamiliar, it activates your nervous system because your nervous system doesn't feel safe. So one way we really help ground this is we just breathe it in, releasing, letting go. I want you to picture the amount that you just received. So in this example, it was $10,000 in cash, okay? You want to visualize what $10,000 in cash may look like. Perhaps in your mind's eye, you see a check written in your name. So I want you to visualize that right here, right now. A check payable to your name, today's date, the amount, okay? You're gonna visualize that. We're just going to breathe into that image right now. Holding it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and let go. Now I want you to visualize. Perhaps you received that check for $10,000. Okay. I want you now to visualize that you take this check and maybe you actually go to the bank. So we can do it that way. Perhaps for those of you who are like, well, I usually do it via ATM. Whatever that looks like, I want you to pick a visualization that actually corresponds to how you typically, like, are you more so using the ATM? Are you someone who maybe actually goes to the bank in person? There isn't like a pro or con for this. It's just more something that your nervous system sees as familiar. It could even be if it's a direct deposit that comes in. I want you to visualize. So the visualization is going to be based off of how you typically have a monetary transaction. Why? Because we're giving the nervous system something it's familiar with. Okay, it's familiar with. You maybe hopping on to, you go right now to a tab and then typing in whatever bank you go to and then typing in your username, your password, and then you open that up, you click on the account and you see money come in. Okay, maybe that's the visualization for you because that's what your nervous system is accustomed to. So when we're blending a new sensation, we want it to be anchored into something the nervous system is already familiar with, because the familiarity is what creates the safety. Okay. So, or if you're someone who uses the ATM, you receive a check That's usually how you receive perhaps like a commission, you receive a bonus from work or whatever is, you want to tie it into something that feels more familiar. Maybe, so for you then, you visualize yourself driving over, parking, getting out of the car, walking to the ATM machine, putting your pen in and putting the check in. Okay, this is how we're anchored in. We're anchored in because we're giving the nervous system something it's familiar with because it needs that safety. So please, if you can't, go with this visualization, because at the end of it, you're going to feel a sense of more comfortability and safety around this. Or if you're someone, again, who typically goes to the bank, amazing. And you imagine, okay, you grab your water bottle, you grab your purse, you get in your car, you're making your way, you're driving over to the bank, you close that door, you walk on over, open the bank door, right? And then you go see your favorite teller, whatever that is for you. And then you're just gonna hand him over a check like you usually would. And then they give you the receipt. Maybe you pause this video, you allow yourself to immerse into that visualization, or perhaps you're able to visualize yourself doing that as you're actually watching this video right now. Beautiful. So the next step is, as you're looking at the receipt. So remember, you either receive the receipt from the ATM machine, you receive the receipt from the teller, or you receive the receipt of the payment coming through by like going online and then logging in, seeing it on your account. And what I want you to do is, as you're looking at that, just hand over heart, allow yourself to just imagine that you are holding onto that receipt, and $10,000 in cash or whatever that amount is for you just came in. You see that? You're holding onto it, hand over heart, and you're just gonna take a deep breath in, receiving that now. And just repeat after me. It is safe for me to be here. It is safe for me to have blank, $10,000. It is safe for me to have $1,000, whatever that amount is. It is safe for me to have. It is safe for me to hold on to. It is safe for blank to be here. So the blank is the amount. It is safe for $10,000 to be here. So if I was doing this practice with this specific client to help support her in it with this amount for $10,000, it would go something like this. It is safe for me to receive $10,000 in cash. And then I breathe in. The art of receiving that, that's what the breathing in is, of receiving that. And then the letting go is integrating that into the nervous system. It is safe for me to hold $10,000 in cash. Breathe it in. Releasing, integrating that, letting that go. $10,000 is safe with me. Take a deep breath in. Release and let that go. I can be trusted to steward $10,000 in cash. Deep breath in. Release and let that go. $10,000 is safe for me to have and hold. Deep breath in. Release and let that go. Integrating that into your nervous system. It is safe to have, to hold, and circulate $10,000 in cash. Deep breath in, releasing, letting that go. And now, as you allow yourself to tune into your nervous system by doing that visualization, by breathing that in, what you're doing is you're helping to deactivate your nervous system. It is safe. It is safe for you to receive $10,000. It is safe for you to circulate, to steward, to multiply $10,000. You can even say, I can be trusted with $10,000. I can have, hold, steward, circulate, multiply $10,000. So with that being said, friends, I hope this video is helpful for you as well. Again, please switch up the amount. If for you, it may be $1,000 in cash, it could be 5,000, it could be 15. I don't know exactly where you are as far as your thermostat for what is normal and within a normal range of what you typically receive or what you typically circulate and hold and play with, right? When it comes to money. And so please pick an amount. And again, what you do is you just create safety within that. And I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll catch you next time.